Tyler. I'll be conducting your fitness assessments. So first we're going to sit down here and do some paperwork. This first little part here is going to be a part Q. It's going to be asking you questions about physical activity and whatnot, so you can go ahead and start filling that one out for me. And after you do that, make sure you date it and you can set that one to the side. Alright, this next one here is going to be informed consent. This is going to be something that you're going to sign towards the end, but I'm going to read this to you word for word so you fully understand. Okay. So, informed consent. In order to assess cardiovascular function, body composition, and other physical fitness components, the undersigned hereby voluntarily consents to engage in one or more of the following tests: cardiovascular exercise test, body composition test, muscular fitness test, flexibility test, and balance test. The explanation of the project. Students in Exercise 2320 Fitness Assessments course in the Exercise and Sports Science Department will be evaluating pre-screening documents to determine risk factors for heart disease as well as contraindications to certain cardiovascular strength training exercise. With the supervision of an instructor, students will conduct a battery of assessments for this client. Students will also interpret the results of from the fitness assessments. Risk and discomforts. During the assessment portion and/or the exercise portion, psychological changes will occur as a normal acute response. However, in certain cases, these changes can include abnormal blood pressure responses, fainting, irregularities in heartbeat, and heart attack. Every effort is made to minimize these occurrences. Emergency equipment and trained personnel are available to handle these situations should they occur. There is a risk of muscle pull or strains as well as spraining a ligament during the exercise prescription. In addition, you may experience muscle soreness 24 to 48 hours after the exercise session. These risks will be minimized by performing a warm-up exercise prior to the workout session, teaching proper technique and apply the progressive overload principle. If muscle soreness occurs, appropriate stretching exercise to relieve the soreness will be demonstrated. Expected benefits from assessment and prescription. The fitness testing allows us to assess your physical working capacity and appraise your physical fitness status. The results are used to prescribe a safe, sound exercise program for you. Records are kept strictly confidential unless you consent to release this information. Benefits for the students are immeasurable. They will be able to take the knowledge gained in prerequisite course plus the knowledge gained by this course to apply knowledge to you. Your feedback is vital to their growth. Flip over to the next page. Inquiries. Questions about the procedures used in this fitness testing period are encouraged as well as prescription phase of this project. If you have any questions or need additional information, please do not hesitate to ask your trainer, me, or to direct comment or questions to instructor of record. Photo and videotape release. I understand that photos or videos may be taken during my session strictly for my educational purposes, will only be viewed by a student assigned to me and the instructor of record. I understand that I may be request these photos or videos tapes at the end of this course. If my video is chosen to be used for educational purpose through my class, my permission will be obtained prior to the class session. Freedom and consent and waiver of release. Your permission to participate in this fitness test is strictly voluntary. You are free to stop the assessment and/or prescription at any point if you so desire. For myself, all of my hearers, personal representatives, successors, and assigns, or any other person claiming by or through me, I do hereby waive, release, and relinquish any and all claims, demands, cause of action, liabilities, costs, or expenses, including but not limited to attorney's fees. All of the foregoing being referred to collectively as claims against UCA and the Exercise and Sports Science Department, the instructor of record, and or students enrolled in Exercise 2320, which are associated with or arise out of any manner or related to my participation in Exercise 2320 course during the 2020 semester. Miscellaneous. A photocopy of this document shall be deemed to be an original. Before I sign this document, I give the opportunity to read it. I have read this document freely and voluntarily on the date set forth. I certify that I am at least 18 years of age. I have read this form carefully and I fully understand the procedures that I will perform and the risk and discomforts that may be involved. Knowing the risk and having the opportunity to ask questions, I consent to participate in above described activities and release the students and the instructor of record for my liability. So if you want to go over and look over that anything, you can. If you want to go ahead and sign it and just put your date on it, that'd be great too. Okay, so far do you have any questions about anything?
No.
Okay, so as you're going to fill out these next ones, which this next one is going to be a medical history questionnaire. Just take your time going through there and filling it out. If you have any questions, I can help you. But while you're doing that, I'm going to look over your Part Q and your informed consent. Okay, so if you'll hand me the informed consent. All right, thank you. Everything looks good there. While you're doing that, I'm going to take this one from you. Alright, I'm going to take that one from you. Okay, this last one here is going to be a medical history questionnaire. Just fill out the best you can. If you don't have the answer for one of them, you can leave it blank and we'll go over it later, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is your lifestyle evaluation. I'm sorry, I got confused. You just did your medical. This is your lifestyle evaluation. Okay. All right. All right. So everything so far looks good. So all I'm going to be doing today is just getting your paperwork done, and then I'm going to go ahead and take your resting heart rate, which is going to be, there's 3 different places you can find your resting heart rate, which could be the radial, the brachial, and the carotid. I'm going to use the radial, and I'm just going to palpate your wrist, which simply means I'm going to use my hand to find your heart rate. Okay? We're going to do it for 60 seconds, so you go ahead and just lay out your arm like this for me. All right, let me make sure I can find it. All right, here we go. Halfway. All right, I've got it at 88. Okay. All right, and that's all we'll be doing today, and I'll see you next time. Okay.